Welcome to Top 10 Amazing Facts. Today, we're counting down the 10 coldest countries on Earth, based on average annual temperatures, extreme winter lows, and long-term climate patterns. Some of the countries on this list experience months without sunlight, where the sun never rises above the horizon. Others endure temperatures so low that metal becomes brittle, fuel thickens, electronics fail, and exposed skin can freeze in minutes. In many of these places, cold isn't an inconvenience. It shapes architecture, transportation, culture, and even how people think about time itself. As always, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more awesome top 10s. Now, let's dive in. Number 10, United States, specifically Alaska. The United States only earns a place on this list because of one extraordinary region, Alaska. Alaska lies deep within the Arctic and subarctic zones, where winter temperatures routinely fall below -40 degrees Celsius or -40 degrees Fahrenheit, a rare point where both temperature scales meet. In the interior, cold air settles and becomes trapped, creating conditions where temperatures can remain dangerously low for days or even weeks at a time. Large parts of Alaska experience polar night, meaning the sun doesn't rise at all during the heart of winter. This extended darkness affects sleep cycles, mental health, and daily routines. Permafrost dominates the landscape, forcing buildings to be raised on stilts so the heat inside doesn't melt the frozen ground beneath them. In towns like Fairbanks, winter survival is a science. Cars need engine block heaters just to start, people plug in vehicles overnight, and stepping outside without proper protection can be dangerous within minutes. Number 9. Sweden. Sweden's coldest conditions are found in Lapland, far north of the Arctic Circle. Here, winter temperatures can drop below -40 degrees Celsius, and snow often blankets the ground for more than half the year. Rivers freeze solid, forests fall silent, and daylight becomes a rare luxury. During the deepest part of winter, the sun may not rise at all. Instead, the landscape glows briefly in twilight shades of blue and purple before returning to darkness. This long, cold season shapes everything from architecture to daily schedules. Homes are designed to trap heat, public transportation is winter-ready, and daily life slows down in response to limited daylight. In northern Sweden, cold is not treated as an emergency. It's simply a predictable part of life. Number 8. Iceland. Despite its name, Iceland isn't permanently frozen, but it is consistently cold, windy, and unforgiving. Iceland has a subpolar oceanic climate, meaning winters are cold rather than brutally extreme, but storms are frequent and winds are relentless. Winter daylight can shrink to just 4 hours, and weather can change dramatically within minutes. Glaciers cover about 11% of Iceland's landmass, constantly reshaping rivers, valleys, and coastlines. Ice and volcanic fire exist side by side, creating one of the most dramatic cold landscapes on Earth. What keeps Iceland from ranking even higher is the Gulf Stream, a warm Atlantic current. Without it, Iceland's climate would be far closer to Greenland's. Number 7. Finland. Finland's winters are long, dark, and deeply cold. In the north, temperatures regularly fall below -30 degrees Celsius, and snow can remain on the ground for 6 to 7 months. Thousands of lakes freeze solid, transforming into temporary roads, skating paths, and travel routes. Finland experiences extended periods of polar night, where the sun does not rise for weeks. This rhythm of darkness and light has shaped Finnish culture, work habits, and even social life. The sauna isn't just tradition here. It's a survival tool, helping people warm up, relax muscles, and cope with the cold. Number 6. Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan's cold is driven by geography and isolation. The country is vast, flat, and landlocked, far from any ocean that could moderate temperatures. As a result, winter cold sweeps across the open steppe with nothing to stop it. Temperatures frequently drop below -35 degrees, and strong winds can make it feel even colder. The capital city, Astana, is widely considered one of the coldest capital cities in the world, where winter feels sharp, dry, and relentless. Kazakhstan experiences dramatic extremes, blistering heat in summer and brutal cold in winter, making it one of the most climatically challenging countries on Earth. Number 5. Norway. Northern Norway lies far above the Arctic Circle. Here, winter brings polar nights, heavy snowfall, and prolonged freezing temperatures. In some regions, the sun disappears entirely for weeks. While coastal areas receive some warming from ocean currents, inland and northern regions remain locked in cold for much of the year. Daily life is shaped by preparation, snow removal, winter transport, and adapting to long periods of darkness. In Norway, cold is managed through planning, technology, and cultural acceptance rather than avoidance. Number 4. Mongolia. Mongolia is the coldest country in East Asia. Its high elevation and landlocked position create a severe continental climate, with long, dry, and brutally cold winters. Ulaanbaatar is widely recognized as the coldest capital city on Earth, where winter temperatures frequently fall below -30 degrees Celsius, and air pollution can worsen as people burn fuel for heat. Many Mongolians still live nomadic lifestyles, relying on traditional knowledge, insulated homes, and livestock adapted to extreme cold. Here, winter isn't something to endure. It's a defining part of identity. Number 3. Denmark, specifically Greenland. Greenland is not a country, but an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark, and it is one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. More than 80% of Greenland is covered by ice, including the massive Greenland ice sheet, which influences global sea levels. Interior temperatures can plunge below -50 degrees Celsius, and conditions are so extreme that permanent settlement is impossible away from the coast. Most communities hug the shoreline, where fishing and limited sunlight allow life to exist. Because Greenland is part of Denmark, Denmark appears on coldest country rankings specifically due to Greenland, not mainland Denmark itself. Number 2. Canada. Canada experiences some of the coldest conditions on Earth outside Antarctica. In northern regions, winter temperatures regularly fall below -40 degrees Celsius, and vast stretches of tundra remain frozen for most of the year. Some remote communities depend on ice roads, which exist only briefly each winter before melting away, cutting off access for months. Cold shapes everything in Canada: infrastructure, transportation, clothing, architecture, and even humor. Winter here isn't just weather, it's a national experience. Number 1. Russia. Russia is the coldest country on Earth. Its vast Siberian region contains some of the coldest permanently inhabited places on the planet, including Oymyakon, where temperatures have dropped below -60 degrees Celsius. Much of the country rests on permafrost, requiring specialized construction techniques to prevent buildings and roads from shifting or collapsing. In extreme cold, exposed skin can freeze in minutes, and daily life becomes a careful balance between movement and survival. No other country combines such vast size with such extreme cold, making Russia the undisputed champion of cold climates. Bonus fact: why Antarctica isn't on this list? You might be wondering why Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth, isn't on this list. That's because Antarctica isn't a country. It's an entire continent with no permanent residents and no sovereign government. It's governed by international agreement under the Antarctic Treaty, which means no single nation owns or controls it. So, while Antarctica holds the record for the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth, it doesn't qualify as a country, which is why it's not included in this countdown. So those are the 10 coldest countries on Earth, places where winter isn't just a season, it's a way of life. From Arctic darkness to frozen tundra and record-breaking temperatures, these countries reveal just how extreme our planet can be. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like the video, subscribe for more amazing facts, hit the notification bell, and comment below. Which country surprised you the most? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.